Finally got my little leak under my sink repaired. Just took all day. But, you know, since I've been sitting all weekend in Grand Ledge, Michigan, why not? Also, got the trailer all completely cleaned out, put some odor neutralizer down and all that on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and furry studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Okay, just got back from Home Depot. Yeah, took apart the whole sink stuff and all that, trying to fix my little leak issue. Here's my faucet. And the thing is, I had used this type of fitting so I could go into the plastic hosing below, feeding from the fresh water tank through the pump into my. Then I had a T on there, one going to the toilet and one going to the sink. Well, the problem is this fitting that's on here that I used, the threads inside are just a little bit different. I don't know, pitch or whatever you'd want to call it, because it doesn't go on far enough, and that wasn't working. So I decided to go see what I could find at Home Depot, and I think I found the right thing right here. I got two of them just in case I screw up. But this seems to be the right type of fitting now, because this one has a rubber pressure. It's a pressure mount. If I can get the damn thing open. All right, come on out of there, you mother scratcher. All right, so see, it's got a little rubber at the top, so that will go right up against. Let me pull this one off and throw it on the floor. So see, it'll go right up there against the pipe, making then a watertight seal. Then this comes around it that way, and its threading is now correct. So see, it just nicely threads on there, and then this barb thing will go into my hose, and there you go. That should fix my little leaking issue I had. See, it all involves getting the right fitting, and I had the wrong fitting. And this is something I've been meaning to take care of for like a year, but since I was stuck here all weekend long in Grand Ledge, Michigan, figured, well, perfect time to do that. So while I was there, you heard me talking about, I got some more duct tape. Can't have enough of the Gorilla Tape, baby. And some pipe thread if I needed that, which I don't think I'll need for this. About my oil stain and smell in the trailer. I've had the doors open on the trailer for the last 2 days to air it out, and I got in there today and I didn't smell anything. You still see the oil stain on the floor, but it's wood. That's gonna happen. But I did get this Kids and Pets stain and odor remover that I'll spray down on it there just for shiggles. Why not? It was only like $7. And then I got a broom. Not that I can show it to you, it's stuck behind. Here we go. Because I don't have a broom. I have my blower to blow out my trailer with, but I don't have a broom. I had one at one point and I couldn't find any place to put it, so I'll just have to leave it in the trailer strapped up against the wall. But got a broom so I can clean out the rest of that kitty litter stuff, that super absorb that I'd put down the other day, so I can sweep that out, and then I can put down this odor neutralizer, not deneutralizer. That would be doing the opposite now, wouldn't it? So hopefully that should do everything. Well, this thing that I bought that I thought was going to work so well, turns out did not. This end right here, just a little bit smaller than this one was. So, and of course there's nothing else to cross it, to work for that. I came back to the Home Depot and I spent an hour in there looking at everything. And then ended up just with a cheap plastic $1.49 or whatever it was piece, and that seems to have done the job. All right, so here's where the sink was, and there was where the faucet came up. A little dirty around there, so while I've got everything taken apart, before I put it all back together, we're gonna clean it up. Something my wife taught me years ago. If you're gonna go to the trouble to tear it all apart, then you might as well clean while you're doing it, right? Okay, see, I got the faucet back in place, and see, there's the little cheap plastic piece that ended up threading onto that thing just fine. Put the hose back on it, tighten the hose clamp down, and I've got turn the pump on, and there seems to be no leak. So that's good. Now I just got to get the sink back into place, back in there, and hook up the drain again. I accidentally did stab my duct right there. You can see the hole that leads up through the chute to my upstairs bunk area. So I got to fix that with good old duct tape. What do you think? All right, so you got the switch right here. Turn that on. You don't hear it kind of rattling off. That's what was always telling me there was a leak before. Sinks back in, everything's put back together, and yes, we have water. It's a beautiful thing. All right, well, yeah, after doing that repair, and that seemed to do it for the sink.
Either of the two left lanes.
And I did it here in the Home Depot parking lot just in case it wasn't going to work. I could go back in and not have driven the 12 miles or whatever it was to get there and back again. So then got back to the trailer, and with my new broom there, got in and swept all the super absorb / kitty litter stuff out, and you know, really swept it good. I didn't smell the oil at all. I had left the doors open for 2 days while I sat there in the Grand Ledge.
996.
So I didn't smell it at all, but I still, once I got everything all swept out, used that odor neutralizer. Anyway, sprayed that down. So hopefully I won't have any issues. I'm not picking up food tomorrow. The load I pick up tomorrow, Tuesday morning, will be bulletproof glass, of all things. Going to like security something or other in Aurora, Colorado. So that's going to be interesting. Bulletproof glass. You know, it's one thing I love about this job. It never ceases to amaze me, the different kind of things you end up picking up. So that's kind of fun. Why not? Yeah, bulletproof glass, baby. So after cleaning out the trailer, and of course it was like 87 degrees today, so inside the trailer it felt like more like 100. Sweating like a banshee and all that. So then I finally decided, after I got all that done, then drove over to the Flying J nearby and paid for a shower. $18. There's no TA anywhere nearby where I had shower credits. But anyway, at least clean. So that's a good thing. So now we're heading over to this Exxon in Fowlerville, I believe is the name of it. This TQL load, of course, they don't give you the full rate con with all the addresses and all that information until like the day before, and today being a holiday, well, we can't get it from anybody. All I know is it picks up tomorrow 8 to 2. I have a window, and I don't have an address or anything. I just know the town. So I figured, well, let's move over to that town, so at least I can be a little closer, so that maybe at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow they'll call us and actually tell us where to go. What do you think? All right, so here I am parked at the Exxon. By the way, it is, yes, Monday night, Memorial Day, the 29th. Yes, Rusty, I see you. Yeah, here in Fowlerville is where I am, Michigan. And it's so funny because I haven't been to Michigan a lot in all my driving career. And as soon as I took the exit and I'm coming across the bridge, I look at the place and I'm like, oh yeah, I've been there before. Always cracks me up. I tried to go inside to buy a rack of water, you know, like one of those 24 packs of water. And you have to pay to park here, $10. So I knew I had to do that too. So I go inside and I don't see it out anywhere. That I kind of see it around a shelf kind of behind. I'm like, oh, here it is. I go pick it up and bring it up. He says, oh, no, we can't sell you that. Like, why not? Oh, only individually. And I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So I go put it back and I'm like, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You won't sell me the whole pack of water? No, we only sell it individually. So, well, I guess I'll just have to pay you the $10 for parking and you don't get any more of my money. You jig off. So, anyway, that was kind of obnoxious. But, do have to mention, when I was parked over at that Speedway in Grand Ledge, Michigan, Jason came by and for a visit. It was Saturday afternoon. Luckily, I had taken a little nap. I had just gotten up and he showed up there. And so we got chatting for a while. He got to come inside and take a look around the truck. Okay, got a visitor here in the Clutch Trucker truck.
How you doing, guys?
All right, this is Jason. He tracked me down here at the big Speedway.
Yep, I don't live very far, only about 90 miles, so I just came out for just a visit.
So we've been sitting here having a good visit so far. He came up and got to check out the Clutch Trucker remodel in person.
It's really nice.
And we've just sitting here chatting for a while, and Rusty's kind of been tolerating it, right, Rusty?
Yeah, he bit me a little bit, but he's okay.
Yeah, well, he does that, so he's protector of the realm.
Yeah.
I guess. But thanks so much for coming by. It's been real nice talking with you.
Great talking with you, too.
Yeah, then he brought a couple of folding chairs. We sat outside in the shade and talked for a while, and then he's like, you want to eat? I'm like, I can eat. Yep. So he took me over to this Mexican restaurant. It was Cancun something. I think I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it down here. But awesome Mexican restaurant in Grand Ledge, Michigan, just down the road about 5 miles. I mean, really, really, you know, I love good Mexican food. And it was fantastic, baby. So then we took a quick little selfie in his truck. But yeah, Jason, thanks for coming by. It was good to meet you. I always love meeting subscribers out here on the road. So, you know, I mean, if you follow my channel at all, you know what my truck looks like. So, only thing I ask, if the curtains are pulled, I'm probably sleeping. Don't bug me then. But otherwise, I'm happy to say hello. Oh, and Jason said that he meant to say something like in the video part I filmed of him saying something like, yes, I have sniffed the magic YouTube fairy dust. But he forgot to do that, so I threw that in there for you. So, pick up here in Fowlerville, Michigan. Bulletproof glass, like I talked about earlier. Trailer's all clean. Got the sink done. That's good. That's something I've been trying to get to for a year. And the reason I never tackled it is because I knew it might be a problem. Like today, it ended up taking all afternoon. So, still didn't get to the maintenance reports. Maybe I'll try to get started on that tonight after I get this video done. We'll just see. Okay, so pick up tomorrow and deliver in Aurora Thursday morning. And then my sister's in for her high school reunion for that following weekend. So I'm going to hang with her a little bit, then back out right away Friday. Got to pick up another one of those H-bar inloads from Glen Rock, Wyoming over to Rothschild, Wisconsin. And I'll show you the route I'm going from here back towards Aurora. Okay, so here's what we're doing on the route. Yeah, here I am up in the Michigan area, right near Fowlerville, and I don't have an address for my pickup yet, so hopefully we'll get that tomorrow. We'll go back through Lansing, we'll go over this way, down through South Bend, and into top part of Indiana, skate across I-80. Probably going to stay there in Brooklyn at the it's actually a Quick Star in Iowa, because they have the quick trips with a queue there as well. And then on Wednesday, drive all the way across I-80 through Omaha. Probably going to stay there at the TA Express in Brush, Colorado, and I deliver in Aurora Thursday morning, and then I'll just whip up home right there to Cheyenne to hang out with my sis, baby. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, not too. I know they're coming. Okay, the bacon strips are coming. He's just been bugging me ever since. Well, I pulled out the light and the microphone, and so he knows what's coming. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a couple days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, where I always put Rusty stuff. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. And this one has corn. You like corn. No, we start down here. Come down here. Come down here. And there it goes. All right. There's your bacon strip treat. Because he's a bacon strip dog. He's a bacon strip dog. Sometimes he eats too fast and it starts to cough. He's a bacon strip dog. Alright, that little piece fell off of that one, so when you're done munching on that, I got another little sliver of one for you. Oh yes, he's all over it tonight, baby. Yes. Oh, I see another chunk down there on the pet bed. Better get that. Alrighty. I saw another piece down there. Where is it? It's down there below you. Get the crumbs, yeah. Alright, here you go, last little piece. Oh yes, it's so wonderful. Happy dog. Alright, happy dog look. Hey!